So please welcome Lisa from Appfire. Big applause for Lisa, please. The stage is yours.
Awesome, thank you. Hi, everyone. I was just sharing, I'm the last one today. I'm gonna bring everybody home. And I promise I won't take too long here. So my name is Lisa Teves. I am here from Atlanta, Georgia. So not quite as far of travel as Germany, but I also am running on a lot of coffee. And today I'm excited to share with you how to save hundreds of hours on customer reporting with Jira Service Management and DashboardHub. So let's jump right in. So a little bit about what we're going to cover today. I'm going to share a little bit about Appfire, talk about Erika and Success Solutions, who's one of our customers. We'll go through their Jira Service Management Reporting Challenge and also Erika's approach to ITSM and how DashboardHub is able to support that. And then we have a few minutes for Q&A at the end. So who is Appfire? Just by a show of hands, how many people here have heard of or are familiar with Appfire? Awesome. Okay, cool. So I don't have to go into too much detail. I'm not going to read this entire slide to you, but Appfire was launched in 2005, and we're an early Atlassian partner from 2007. And first and foremost, Appfire is about our people and then our products. And so we have over 500 employees now, which is amazing. We're in over 20 countries. We're fully distributed. And we have 25 plus founders and vendors that make up our family of apps. So all those things are really cool, but something that I love to talk about and something that makes me really proud to be part of Appfire is our commitment to the 1% pledge. So that means that we pledge 1% of our equity, profit, products, and people to helping communities and others. And yeah, it's just really amazing to be a part of that. And it's also an honor for us to be a part of an event like this. So just a little bit about me. I'm a product marketing manager. I work in our BI and reporting category of solutions. So I work with brands like Bob Swift, AIO, Artemis, and Ronin Pixels, to name a few. And I've been with Appfire since 2020. Previous to Appfire, I've worked for SaaS companies that are really big and some early stage startups in product marketing, customer marketing, and partner marketing. So kind of all across the range of customers and partners. And a little bit about me, I'm a foodie, I'm a wine lover, I have an adorable beagle, and I'm a new mom. I have a 7-month-old baby boy, Jack, at home. But enough about me and enough about Appfire. I'm excited to share a little bit about Erika, who's with Success Solutions. She's one of our awesome customers. And we recently published a customer story about how she uses DashboardHub and kind of the challenge and solution that we were able to help her with. So Success Solutions is a company out of the Czech Republic, and they essentially help customers to improve their corporate HR solutions with SAP SuccessFactors. Erika is one of their success managers. So in addition to those enterprise services, they also do things like maintenance, bug fixes, module development, and change management. So this is kind of like an additional support arm. Erika runs that team, and she uses Jira Service Management to capture and service tickets for these clients. So her challenge has been broken out into 2 different parts. She loves using Jira Service Management, but there are just a couple of different areas where she's either looking for additional functionality or ways to optimize and save time for her team, and also provide a better experience for her clients. So internally, what she's doing here is she's managing resources and her team, and also tracking and controlling SLAs. And then also, she wants to make sure she's providing transparency with those professional services. And also, she'd like to really reduce the manual effort her team has when they're communicating with clients. So for the internal ITSM reporting that she was doing in Jira, what this looked like were reports that helped her to manage and organize team capacity, and then also track and control those SLAs. So here's an example of what that looked like. What she was essentially doing was organizing this by project. So what that means is like every time they have a new support case, they're creating a new project. And this is actually a really common use case. It's not something that's unique. We actually have a second success story that's coming out for DashboardHub where a different customer has this exact same challenge. And basically what this means is that they have a lot of different reports, a lot of different tabs and windows, and just it's a bunch of extra time. It's pretty cumbersome. Same thing with SLAs. Jira Service Management has some really nice reports, as you can see. But basically, you have to open everything up project by project in order to get the data and get a holistic view of how SLAs are tracking across the cases. And then externally, what she's doing is she's creating individual reports for clients. And then in order to share those with these customers, she's having to either screenshot or export to CSV and then send by email. Again, here's what a report might look like for her team. And this is actually like a pretty real example of what this customer would be sending, just no customer data, obviously. And then this is an example of what they're doing. So you can imagine with like tons of different support cases, they're either having to send these communications quarterly, monthly, or even biweekly. It can take a lot of time for her team. So we've seen this slide before, but we're going to kind of go through now how Erika approaches ITSM with the support of DashboardHub. So remember, she's looking for a solution that helps her manage her team, track SLAs, provide transparency in their services, and then also quickly communicate with clients. So of course, Erika went to the Atlassian Marketplace and she found and chose DashboardHub. And one of the reasons why she chose this solution is there's a lot of predefined templates for dashboards. So in this case, we're looking at the ITSM template, or you will be seeing the ITSM template, but there's also one for DevOps, Agile, even Marketplace partners. Also, there's a really quick way to securely share dashboards externally. It can be password protected. You can toggle on private and public. So it's a super simple process there. And then there are 70 plus gadgets, 10 product integrations. So it's Jira, Jira Service Management, Confluence, Insight, Project Track, and a few more. And then of course there's custom charting. So the difference here is that DashboardHub is allowing her to organize and manage team capacity and track SLAs from a portfolio perspective rather than project by project. So what does this look like? So here's a real example of one of the gadgets. So you can see that she's organized it by the last 12 months. She's looking at all her requests and she can select multiple projects. So she can quickly get an idea of how her time to first response is looking, time to resolution and workload. And if one team member is super overloaded, she's really quickly able to see this and kind of like redistribute cases across her team. Similarly, this is the SLA by project gadget. So again, she's just able to get an idea of how her SLAs are tracking, and if she needs to take action on them, this gives her kind of that at-a-glance view, so she can do that. And then from the external side, how is DashboardHub helping? So now we're able to create global reports based on support cases, and then we're actually able to share dashboards that are live with a single click and just sharing a link. So this is a quick example of one of the sections of the ITSM dashboard. So you can kind of see some of the different things. You can see the project track integration here. But yeah, it's just one example. And then similarly, this is kind of how Erika actually does share dashboards with customers. So what she'll do is she'll just go to the share, she'll create she'll get the link, and then she can actually put it into a customer portal that they use, but you could share it by email, however you'd like. So to recap, Erika is now able to display any kind of data that she wants and customize it. Plus, she can share reports with clients using that simple, secure link, and they can even download it if they'd like to. Enough of my own words. I wanted to share a couple of quotes that we got from Erika when we created this customer story. And of course, if you're interested, you can read this on our blog. So if you just go to appfire.com, we've got like the full story on our blog. So she shared that she can play with any type of information and display it in any type of pie chart or bar chart. And it's nice to build it the way you want it yourself. Secondly, the former manual work of exporting data to customers is gone, saving my team 39 hours of manual work per quarter, which is pretty impressive. So if this sounds like a solution that would be useful for you, or if we have any partners in the room and this is something that you think would be interesting for your customers, I wanted to share what's up next for DashboardHub. So just what's on the roadmap in the coming months. We're developing some additional enterprise features like cache, advanced permission, audit logging, analytics, and scheduling reports. We've got some exciting integrations coming out with Big Picture, Tempo, GitHub, and ServiceNow. And then finally, we have some more powerful custom chart features for Jira, Confluence, Big Picture, and Insight. And that's it. This is my information here if you do have any specific questions. And yeah, I'm open to any questions you have now.
Any questions here?
You mentioned sharing to the customer portal.
Yeah.
So are you directly sharing the reports or are you just sharing the links?
In this case, we're just sharing the links.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
More questions? No? All right.
Taking it easy.
Thank you again, Lisa, for being here today.
Thank you so much.